Motosumo, what's happening today? I am Steve Klintberg-Nodge. I'm coming to you live from Treaty 7 territory right here in Mohkinstsis. You may know us as Calgary, Canada. People like to come here and then go to Banff. You know, that's how it goes. But it's beautiful right here as well. It's beautiful in Banff. It's beautiful everywhere along from here to Banff. It's beautiful in the whole area. In general, beautiful part of the world. No matter what beautiful part of the world you're coming in from, I'm happy to have you here today for this 45-minute endurance class. Right now, we are smack dab in the center of our warm-up, so find resistance level 1, just total flat road. Get your legs in motion, anything 85 RPM or above. Don't go into red zone, don't go above 110 right now. Just sort of casually go in here. Get in the legs in motion. Attach your sits bones in to the widest part of your saddle. Those are the nice bony protrusions at the base of your pelvis. Just get those nestled on into that wide part of the saddle, and then you can shimmy and shake if you like as you extend your spine upwards. Pretending like you're a cool snake. You know, shimmy and shake. Drop those shoulder blades down. Drop the chin for a second and extend the back of the spine. Even a simple stretch like that can feel so nice. I don't know what's been going on in your day today. My day hasn't been that hard. It's just sort of nice to get a little stretch like that. Okay, some big circles with the arms, opening up the shoulders, shoulder blades. The chest. Inhale and expand that chest as you pull the arms forward and then back and around. One more time. And then give yourself a big old hug. Shake it out a little. Yeah. Right now you're stretching across your spine, across between the shoulder blades on your back. You can round this out and just be like, oh yeah, I love you. I love you, me. And then expand out. Other arm up above and a little bit more. Oh yeah, really grab on. Just give a big bear hug. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, shake it out. Hinge at the hips. Come forward onto the handlebars. Nice light hands. We're staying at resistance level 1 as we go into the first set here today. Let's pick up the pace of our legs, and we're putting 5 minutes on this here clock. You'll notice it's a red zone clock, resistance level 1. And you're gonna be like, Steve, why? Why are we starting at resistance level 1? Why'd you put a 5-minute clock up there? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that accent? Well, let me tell you, this is step number 1 in a 45-minute pyramid. Well, a 40-minute pyramid, take away time for warm up and a cool down. But we're going 5 minutes per segment, increasing our resistance each time and matching our cadence to whatever resistance we have going on. All of it is about body, about position, about getting some kick butt tunes into our ears and getting sweaty. So, fingers. Extend them forward a little bit further on your handlebars than you normally would. I'd normally be back here. I was just sort of casually riding. But lately, I've been trying to extend forward, not into a full-blown tuck, but somewhere in between. Extending the spine, keeping my sits bones locked into the widest part of the saddle. Fingers nice and light, elbows down and in. Knees tracking directly forward and back. They're not dropping out. They're not crossing in. Directly forward and back. Feet are flat and parallel to the floor throughout the whole pedal stroke. No pointing toes, no doing ballet in this class. If you can do ballet, amazing. It's not right now. We focus on cycling. Heels drop down. Keep that posterior chain of muscles nice and elongated. Nice and powerful through both the push and the pull of your pedal stroke. Keeping that red zone RPM. Anything above 110, don't exceed 130. We've got 3 minutes to go. When we're at R1 and this kind of speed, it's all about stability. You got to stabilize with the core. Keep the spine elongated, support the breath, support the movement of the diaphragm. You've got to stabilize with the shoulders, with the elbows, with the wrists to keep the upper body going. Oh yeah. Stabilize with the hips. Absolutely. Stabilize with the knees. Stabilize with the ankles. We got little to no resistance on these pedal strokes. So it's easy to go off the rails. You gotta stay controlled and fast, speedy. I know, with no resistance, we might not be breathing all too heavily yet, but body's moving quickly. We got some jamming tunes. Oh yeah. Again, resistance level 1, 110 and above. Extend that spine. Keep that beautiful body position. Woo-hoo-ha! Buck 45 left to go. Let's do it. From here, our next segment, we're gonna go to resistance level 2, then resistance level 3, then resistance level 4. Then we're gonna hit our high point at resistance level 5. It's mythical, doesn't really exist. But then back to resistance level 4, resistance level 3, resistance level 2, and then R1 in our final cool down. Each time, we're hitting a different zone of cadence, basically going red zone, yellow zone, green zone, blue zone, back to green, back to yellow, and then cool down. All right, a minute left to go, team. Pull through those pedal strokes. Engage the core. Get that upstroke. Extend that spine. This is the beautiful body position that you want to keep for the whole class, except for when we're out of the saddle in that mythical R5 zone. But this, heels drop down, knees directly forward and back, spine elongated, breath support is what we want. About 20 seconds left. Be a good time to grab a little hydration. Oh yeah, team. We're going to resistance level 2. Start cranking that on. Find that incline. Resistance level 2. 95 to 105 for 5 minutes. Keep those hands a little bit forward on the handlebars, further forward than you would normally have them. This is part of the challenge. Heels drop down. By the end of this first minute, make sure you're at the resistance level 2 and the speed that you want to target. So, this should be difficult to maintain for 5 minutes, but not impossible. Breath getting heavy, muscles firing up, that's for sure. You're gonna feel those hamstrings, those quads, calves, glutes, core. Feel the breath start to come in. There's not too much weight into the upper body, into the shoulders, the elbows, or the triceps, these big beautiful muscles at the back of your arms, but there's enough. Start to feel a bit of fatigue, especially if your hands are that little bit further forward on your handlebars. Pull through. Keep that speed, 95 to 105. Now in each of these segments of the pyramid, we are attempting to maximize our output. So, in that previous segment, R1, we maximized our speed, our cadence. Now, R2, we're looking for maximized power output. So, trying to keep our cadence as high as we can while maintaining as high a resistance as possible in that R2 zone. But if you know exactly what tension on your bike R2 is for you, and you are consistently at 105 RPM or a little bit above. Add a little bit in. Make this a challenge with some extra spice on it. Go for increasing your power output. If you start dropping your cadence below 95 though, reduce resistance again. We want to stay in that nice golden zone. 95 to 105. It's fast. It's faster than you would typically pedal outdoors in an endurance segment. It's getting us into our cardio heart rate zone, burning a lot of fat, building up muscle. It is a beautiful place to be, to get some really good fitness and physical benefits out of our ride. Also some good mental benefits. Not only additional focus, clarity, endorphins, all these things, but this consistent pattern of beautiful pedal strokes at a high rate of speed and high power output takes mental acuity. It's like meditation on a bike. 90 seconds left, team. Push and pull through the pedal strokes. Keep the spine extended. Shoulder blades back and down. Yeah. Hydrate as you need. Keep pedaling it through. One minute left in this segment. And then we go to resistance level 3, big power zone. We'll be there for 5 minutes in a green zone RPM, the upper side of green zone. Then we go to R4, and we're in an R4 variation for a total of 15 minutes. 3 segments back to back. Muscles are gonna be burning. So enjoy this R2. 95 to 105. Breath. We transition to R3 right about now. Start adding it on. Pace is gonna come down. R3, 5 minutes. Same body position. You might find that naturally your chest comes a bit further forward. That advanced hand position further forward on your handlebars will help out with that movement forward. Body naturally does that because of the added resistance. It's like, I need a mechanical advantage. Bring this mass forward. Oh yeah. 80 to 90 RPM. That's our goal. That's our goal pace at resistance level 3. For these 5 minutes. Keep the spine extended, shoulders back, elbows down and in. Heels down. Oh yeah. If the muscles aren't already firing up from that R2 segment, I bet you they are now. Don't forget that pull stroke, the upward portion of your pedal stroke. It's not as powerful as the downstroke on the front side, but there's a lot of power in there, and it helps you with the downstroke on the other side. Helps with speed, recovering that pedal stroke, those RPMs. So useful. Whole pedal stroke has to be a whole thing all together. The push, the pull, those transition pieces at the bottom and the top of each pedal stroke. Bottom and top don't supply much in the way of power. but they help with the motion, help with the movement, help with the smoothness, and increased speed and motion means increased power. Power, measured in watts, is force times velocity. Here on the bike, force is our resistance level. Velocity is essentially our RPMs. We increase either of those factors, wattage goes way up. So right now, we're at a beastly power zone. Ooh yeah, power endo, power endurance. Powie! 2 minutes left, team. And then we find R4. Right now, R3. Staying at R3. 80 to 90 RPM. Check body. Check heels. Check knees. Hips. Sits bones. Make micro adjustments as you need. Check spine. Check how sweaty the palms of your hands are. Push it through. 75 seconds left. Beautiful work. Yeah, focus. Oh, yeah. Oh, breathe. Yeah. Oh, focus. Oh, yeah. Breathe. 45 seconds left. Hydrate as you need. We're about to go to resistance level 4. Beastly mountain climb. We go 5 minutes at resistance level 4. Blue zone RPM. Then we're going 5 more minutes, but out of the saddle. R4 and we're adding some. Mythical R5. Then back to R4 in the saddle before we hit R3 again. Here we go, team. Add some spice, add some resistance. 5 minutes. Same body position. Again. Heels might drop down. Chest might pitch forward a bit more. Feeling what your body immediately wants. For a mechanical advantage here. What it needs for that extra resistance. Sure, endurance classes are a lot of resistance level 2, but we can do a lot for our bodies in R3 and R4. Be here at R4. Keep that chest forward. Extend that spine. You don't have to hyperextend, overextend, no. Just nice extension. Eyes forward. I know you might be looking down at your app, but try to focus forward a bit. Try to extend the back of the neck, chin and nose pointing in front of your bike at a slight angle, but eyes forward. 60 to 70 RPM is our zone. That's our goal. Maintain it. We'll be giving our body something different in about 3.5 minutes. We'll be rising up out of the saddle and adding more resistance. But for now, focus here. Push and definitely pull through those pedal strokes. Breathe. If you have a power meter, check out those numbers. You may notice that all the way through this whole class, you've been at about the same wattage. That might be your case, maybe not. But again, force times velocity. Velocity's dropped down, force has gone up. Output, higher. Or could be the same as your R3, could be the same as your R2 output. For me, they're all remarkably similar. But they're all asking something different of my body, of my muscles. So they're all worthwhile, helping to make me stronger, helping to increase the resistance I can manage when I'm in that R2 zone. My R2 ends up going up and up, but my cadence stays in that high zone, those triple digits. That means my overall power goes up over time. That's what we're here for. More strength over more duration at higher speed. Keep it going, locked in. Yeah, team. Pulling on through. Yeah. 90 seconds left on the clock. But R4 is our future for the next couple of segments. This is getting close to the top of the pyramid. We're rising up. We're adding resistance. 75 seconds left in this zone. Again, hydrate as you need. I know, like me, you might feel the desire, the impetus to stand up, get out of the saddle. Don't worry, that's 45 seconds away. We're gonna feel tired by the end of that. Keep those heels dropped down. Engage the core, especially as you pull through the upward pedal stroke. We're getting a massive body workout. Basically, chest down. Big workout, bit of a workout to our arms. A big workout below. In 15 seconds, we stand up out of the saddle and we add more resistance, finding that mythical resistance level 5. Here we go. Hands come forward on the handlebars. Spine extended. Your butt hovering about an inch over top of the saddle. Knees driving forward through each pedal stroke. Core is engaged. Breath supported. You're pushing down through each pedal stroke with a slight sway back and forth, side to side, slight, not exaggerated, just enough that you get that extra body mass over top of each downstroke. The more exaggerated you make it, the slower it comes to bring your body back to the other side. So the slower your pedal strokes become. And remember, we're here for maximizing velocity at each resistance level. Speaking of, if you haven't added extra resistance, find R5. 50 to 60 RPM throughout this segment. Heavy, heavy muscle load. Focus. We don't practice out of the saddle nearly as much as we do are in the saddle position. So, we're getting more fatigue, quicker. Stay here mentally. pull through it mentally. Approximately a 45-degree pitch between the top of your thigh at the top of the pedal stroke and your spine. What you may find, if you pull your hips slightly more open and forward, you may be able to support this position a bit better. Do what you gotta do. Keep strong. Woo, yeah! Arms are getting fatigued. We got extra body mass over top of the arms. That's good. That's what we like. As long as you're stable, you can switch up hand position. Keep them forward on the handlebars. Maybe open them up. Let the sweat dry off. Make the changes in body position subtle. Let them refresh you rather than distract you. 90 seconds, and we're back in the saddle for the rest of this class. This is the top of the pyramid. We're past the middle point. 75 seconds left out of the saddle. Mythical R5. Yeah, team. 1 minute left on the clock. We don't get a break. We go right back in the saddle. R4. Yeah. Woo, we know we're gonna sweat it. If you need to, you can sit back in the saddle, but keep the pedal strokes moving. If you're still out of the saddle with me, yeah, keep it going. Just 20 more seconds. Slight sway. Almost there, team. It's grungy, it's sweaty, it's dirty. 3, 2, saddle. Reset to a standard R4. Keep the pedals in motion. R4. We're past the midway point. If you want to, you can be up, off the handlebars, but legs stay in motion. We're finding R4, 60 to 70 RPM again for these 5 minutes. As you're ready, standard position. Trying those hands extended just slightly forward of where you'd normally have them. Breathing through. Oh, you can see the sweat shining on my head, on my hands, on my forearms. Oh yeah, team. Check in with your pace, check in with your resistance level. I want to increase mine just a bit. 60 to 70 RPM. That's our goal. I just added a little spice to mine. You do what you gotta do. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Feeling the muscle boost. Oh, but feeling thirsty. Hydrate as you need. Keep those heels dropped down. Focus. You can close your eyes if you need. Cut out all that visual information for the moment. Focus on the body, the movement, pedal strokes, breath. Yeah, team. Open your eyes as you need. Halfway through this final R4 segment. My hamstrings are on fire. The whole length of them from the knee to the glute. Oh yeah. To my outer quad just firing up. This is a heavy push, heavy pull. Lower back feeling it as well. It's that extension of the posterior chain of muscles all the way from the base of the foot through the heel, Achilles tendon, calf, hamstring, glute, past the pelvis, into the back. Feeling it. Because we are going muscle heavy. Means big stretchy time at the end of this class and afterwards. Motosumo has so many on-demand strength, stretching, nutrition, cycling, and everything classes right here on the app. Whether you're part of the premium subscription or freemium, paid or free, doesn't matter. Access them, find some extra stretching. Keep that in motion. Resistance level 3 is coming up in 1 minute. We're going back down the pyramid. R3 and R2 are gonna feel so much lighter. Sure, we're more fatigued, we're sweatier, we're wiser, we're more experienced, we're cooler. Maybe not physically, we might be a lot hotter. It's also a good thing. 30 more seconds, team. Hydrate. I always like to hydrate before the transition. Okay, we're about to make the transition. 5 more minutes. Resistance level 3. Start pulling off the resistance. Find it now. 5 minutes. 80 to 90 RPM. R3, if you need, up off the handlebars with me, just to find some difference for your body for a moment. Extend the spine. Legs speed up though. We're not out of it yet. Knees still tracking directly forward and back. Just out of the handlebars just gives us a different body position, different muscles working in concert. Ones that aren't quite as fatigued from the last 30 minutes of this. And as you're ready, hinge forward to the hips, back down, hands slightly forward again. Breathe. 80 to 90 RPM. Resistance level 3. Focus in. Gonna be relatively quiet for the remainder of this minute. Just focus. Make any adjustments that you need. Even small ones will make a very big difference. I just added about 1% resistance, but maintained my cadence. So my wattage output jumped up by about 7 watts. It's pretty significant, especially over time. Now, I'm not at giant wattage numbers. Mine are pretty modest, but I won't share and anchor your thoughts of yours against mine, because if you're way higher, you might go, "Bruh, come on." If you're lower, you might go, "Oh, never achieved that." We never want that. We're all just here on the bikes together, everywhere in the world, on any bike, any person, having fun, motivating each other towards our own achievements. But what I like, we're looking at that change in my wattage, is I can see, today's a really good class to illustrate this, that I can maintain a pretty consistent wattage level, even if my speed and my resistances are changing quite a bit. Which I really like that. It shows me that my R4 might not be that much more powerful than my R2, but consistency and maintenance at a certain wattage level shows me that no matter what combination of resistance versus cadence that I can sustain, 5 minutes is a good sustenance duration that I can sustain for this kind of duration. That, okay, my body can take quite a lot, produce quite a lot of power at very different muscular needs over a great deal of time, over 45 minutes, maintaining that wattage. So maybe you're discovering similar things on your bike, even if you don't have a wattage meter, a heart rate meter, anything, but just saying, oh, I can keep my cadence to a pretty narrow band when I wanted to. I can keep consistency. I can keep it rocking. That's a huge achievement. Even simply going, I can keep pedaling for 45 minutes, huge achievement. I've been mentioning so much that I almost missed our transition. Take it down, team. Resistance level 2, again, can be up off the handlebars if you like. This is our final segment before we hit our cool down. So, R2, but I want a little spice on there. I know I've been calling things spicy all day. 95 to 105 RPM. I'm gonna level 2 challenges to us throughout this 5 minutes. Option 1, add a little resistance. Make your R2 a bit higher. Challenge number 2, bring your hands even further forward into a tuck. Might not be a huge difference. For me, it's just about half a hand length, but it creates difference. More extension of spine, chest further forward. It's a bit harder to support my breath, but I can get more speed and more power. Yeah. You can do both if you like. Be like, ooh, adding resistance, adding tuck. Stay in it as long as you can. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left. And then it's all cool down, team. Pull, push, pull, push. I was about to say, I've been trying to teach myself how to run. I used to run a little bit, but very little. I am not a seasoned runner. I'm not experienced. So my gains there are modest. But after about a week and a half of doing some runs and walks, I can run a consistent 1 kilometer, not quickly, but that is an achievement to me. So if you're even pedaling for this full 45 minutes or even just a portion of it, yeah, team, yes, you're rocking it. Find your challenge. We instructors will give options, but it's always guided by you. We are halfway through this final R2 endurance segment. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Hydrate as you need. Keep that spine extended. Find that speed in the legs. Focus. Minute 45. Then we're into cool down. Yeah, team. 90 seconds left. Boost it out. Spine extended. Final minute. Here we go, team. 60 seconds. Pour on any speed. Add any resistance. Check your body. You're maintaining the tuck throughout this. Kudos. A lot more upper body involvement for it. 30 seconds. It's all cool down after this. 20. Pull through those pedal strokes. Find that speed. Final 15. 10. 5. 3. Resistance off. Pedals, stay in motion. Team, you can be up off the handlebars if you want. That was amazing. That was so good. That was so good. That was so solid. That was 40 minutes, non-stop, heavy power and muscle work. Okay. We're gonna stay in motion throughout the final minute of our cool down, but please find an additional 5-minute stretch here on the app or whatever you need. Hydrate with it, stretch, replenish, and get 15 minutes of extra sleep tonight. Legs are in motion, spine is extended, drop the shoulder blades, bring the chin down towards your chest. Feel a stretch up the back of the neck. Drop the hands down, keep the palms open in front of you. Extend, open up the chest. You can find neutral again with your head and your neck. 2 big breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, just like the warm-up, give yourself a big old hug. It's sweatier now. Team, such an absolute pleasure. I'm Steve. I will catch you soon.